verify your TikTok account.
We're on.
So you need to get off my class.
I know it's wrong. It should be on, but I have submit a lot of things. Yeah. No, press it up on it. No, it's this. All right, no music today, Mom. It's moving too slow. Bring up the music. See. Can I chat everything? It says 11 minutes. They're talking to us. Guys, Serenity says one.
Yes.
Slight Serenity. Algorithm this morning.
Yes.
Or this evening.
And Misha Love joined on TikTok as well. She's number 1. And user number, there's a long number there. Joined. Hi. Share the live, everybody, with your friends, so they know that.
Dancehall says hello, everyone. Hi, Shoshana. Kendrick says hi. And Laura says good afternoon. Hi, Catrice Solomon. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining.
All right. Thank you so much for joining. Is it Dion there? Hi, Dion. And I'm having the sniffles. The breeze just unboxed me right here, so but I'm happy for it. See, so on TikTok, TBear876, Pretty Sasha joined. Lennox Patterson also joined. And I still really don't know how many persons joined. Because I see 2 up there, so what I know more than that joined. Because see them here, Rapid Burst joined.
No, sir, what they're doing is joining and then leaving, joining and leaving, joining and leaving.
Jumping in and out.
Right.
Okay.
So that they're checking out different lives to join.
Oh, Mr. Nobody joined. Oh, I saw you mean.
Hi,
you finally start learning.
Yeah. Livingston says hi, and Joy says hi. Hi, Alea. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another YouTube Live with Claudia Davis.
So Tony and don't have her glasses today. I can't see that one of her eyes. Which one of your eyes give trouble?
This one.
That one gives trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Your other eye looks sleepy.
Well, this is the natural state. That's what it should be. This one is actually bulging. That's why it looks bigger.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. But it have less bulge now that you're getting it under control, correct?
Mm-hmm. But it's also the one that I don't like. Every time I get glasses, it's the one with the more medicine. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
All right. So Tony have Graves' disease. That's what we're actually talking about, guys. With her eyes. Who is your doctor for that?
Dr. Emmanuel. Patrice Emmanuel.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So Graves' disease is one of those autoimmune disease.
Mm-hmm.
That you control it by drugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the drugs are lifelong. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The drugs is to help keep the thyroid stable.
Right. Okay. So maybe for those of persons just joining, I'm on here for the first time. I'm Claudia. This is Tony. I'm beside me. We should probably tell him exactly what is Graves' disease. Where does it affect in the body? What are the symptoms and more?
Well, this is not a medical show.
No, this is a real estate show.
But I was sleeping a lot and just like really tired, right? And I was doing other fertility checks, but the doctor realized that I was having no thyroid function, and they did further tests and realized that it was Graves' disease. So once I got on the meds, I actually stopped sleeping a lot and being very tired. And actually, the Graves was keeping me very thin because I was like 100, 110 pounds.
Yeah, very skinny.
Yeah, very skinny. And
Mhm.
that was because of the Graves' disease.
But would you say the meds blow you up now?
Yeah, but I actually feel better at this weight.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I like being bigger, but I have more energy. I don't feel as tired, don't feel as sluggish, and I can actually, and I don't feel so fragile. Like everything was just so heavy to lift, that to move, and I don't feel so puny, if that's
That's
the
the
word
word.
I'm looking for.
Now you jump up and get moving.
Yeah. I mean, when I literally walk, what, 6 kilometers every day?
6 K?
Yeah, it's three and little bit kilometers to work, and I walk it to work and I walk it back. So I'm doing like 6K, just getting up in the mornings, separate from when I walk 6Ks for actual fun.
Kind of torture. You 5K with a bunch of people walking, burning up in the sun and the sweat. And
it's before sun.
Yeah, but
if you walk too long, then you're gonna be in the sun. But it's before the sun, and
or you take too long to finish the race. See?
Yeah, and I don't think people who don't walk don't get it, but there is a sense of peace and calm and just stress relief when you walk or run in the early mornings.
Well, I kind of get it. I used to do it. I think laziness getting the better of me here now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Hidden Gem joined. Survival. Tammy, hi guys. Chavonette, Jermaine King also joined.
Remember, you can ask us questions about real estate. You don't have to just ramble about Graves' disease and walking.
But there's also. You want to bring up the article?
Sure.
I want to discuss a article, so we're going to read a part of it. Then we're going to stop, have a discussion. Drop your comments in the chat while I'm talking. I want you to tell me, first of all, discuss where did this person go wrong? What did they not do? What did they not do? What they should have done when the situation arose, or when the situation presented itself first. Hi, Jordine. Hi, Tanya. Seesaw Access joined. Pidon 877 joined. Hi, guys. Thank you. Remember, you can send me some hearts, some loves, and what else? Remember to tap the screen so that it knows that we're here and we're ticking.
Mm-hmm.
Can TikTok see the screen? Can they also be on a screen? No?
Not on this, no. But they'll hear the article.
All right, so I'm reading from the Jamaica Observer's article. Scroll up. Let me see the date. My wife refusing to settle on jointly owned property. Margaret Macaulay is the person who wrote the article, and it was written on September 29, 2025. That's just last. Dear Mrs. McLeod, so apparently this is how you're writing to them.
So like, dear pastor?
Right, you're writing and then they will respond, right? This is what this is. So I wanted to listen carefully because you might be in a situation and you would know what to do. I'm reaching out for your advice regarding a long-standing issue with a joint mortgage my ex-wife and I acquired through the National Housing Trust. So the National Housing Trust allows two persons to join. In 2011, my then wife and I purchased a home together using a joint NHT mortgage. In 2013, this is 2 years later, we separated and I migrated for approximately 2 years during which I continued to contribute to the mortgage. I returned to Jamaica in 2015 when our divorce finalized. At that point, she had already moved her new partner into the home. All right, so remember, they got married, then they got separated. He overseas, then he returned when the divorce was finalized. And then by that time, his ex wife had moved her partner into the home. We had a verbal agreement that since she was residing in the house with her partner, she would take full responsibility for both her portion of the mortgage and mine. She maintained this arrangement for several years and has since remarried. I received I started receiving calls and emails from NHT indicating that my portion of the mortgage was not being serviced. Upon further inquiry, I learned that my loan is now in arrears by approximately 500,000, and every year my NHT refund of over 100,000 is being applied to the loan. I've made several attempts to resolve this amicably, including proposing that one of us buys the other out. She has refused. At this point, I have no interest in the property, especially as it is occupied by her and her new husband. However, I find it unfair and financially burdensome to be told I must pay, including arrears and legal fees, just to be removed from a house I do not live in, benefit from, or want any future claim to. What legal options do I have to remove my name from the mortgage and title under these circumstances? Can I force a sale or initiate a legal process to be removed without incurring such a high financial cost? Is there any recourse available through any or the courts in a case where one party refuses to cooperate? Okay, Tony, don't go down yet. Let us go back to YouTube. All right, everybody, tell me your thoughts on this. What do you think is happening? What's the Dion asking me a question? When you say permit offense will be ready by October, December, what exactly do you mean? Will the permit offense be up? I don't think the permit offense will be up, but they're trying to complete the drains, the roads, sidewalks, put in water supply, put in electricity, and start handing over the lots. They're actually building a guardhouse now. So and I think the front fencing and so on will go up. We're still working in the back actually. But we're in the front now on roads. Remember?
Mm-mm.
6, no, 8 and 10, I think.
Okay.
So my serenity says that should have been part of the divorce settlement. I agree. All right, so it wasn't part of the divorce settlement. Is there anything else he should have done? I see Kerry joined. Hi, Kerry. Danielle. Lorraine joined. Hi, guys. Topless boss joined. No, Topple boss.
You don't have to say all of them that joined. Just say who makes a comment.
No, but I'd just like to call a name. When I join people on TikTok, they say hi to me. I join. And they thank me for for joining. What is wrong with this girlie, guys? You can't see her now, but me alone, you can't see. But it's okay. All right, so what do you think they should have done? Okay, I said yes. I said should have been addressed in the divorce agreement. Anything else? Okay, so he went away, he came back, finalized. He did not address the assets in the agreement. What else should he have done? This is key now. What else should he have done? I see Lexi G says put a caveat. A caveat only works, Lexi G, if he wants to stop an action.
He doesn't even want the property.
He doesn't want the property.
He just wants his name off it.
So if he would put a, let us say he doesn't want her to sell it behind his back, but then she couldn't do that because his name is on the title, right? Mm-hmm. Any other comments?
Write an agreement with the ex.
They do not have good communication skills.
Hence the divorce 2 years later.
I would think that is a communication messed that up. For sale would make sense, where he would be not to know what I've done even before we reach that destiny. Half of the sale amount of the loan and also compensate his wife for the portion she paid on his behalf. Get a written agreement with the ex. Contact NHT. But NHT contact you already. So when you go and contact NHT to say, plead leniency, what are you going to say? I didn't know that.
House.
I didn't know that this mortgage wasn't being paid. It's in your name. So
I made a verbal agreement with my ex-wife to live there with her husband
and to pay the mortgage. A verbal agreement. Come on, guys, I'm not getting it out to you. What? Yes, he got the divorce. Yes, he did not settle the assets at the time of the divorce. But you heard what he did after. Verbal agreement for her to pay his loan. Remember now, for her to pay his loan. Everybody.
Over there says a prenup.
A prenup? Yes, call me. You want a prenup? Well, the prenup is really if you have assets before the mortgage. So you're coming into before the marriage, sorry. You're coming into the marriage with some house, even some children. I want to write a prenup to say these children will come with me when we get divorced, or these children are married. Any money, these children. This is these three provide, and I don't expect you to. You're not getting any money when you divorce me. Those things. So that's what the prenup is for. But remember, these married for 2 years, then they separated, they got the divorce.
Probably didn't have any assets before, so could I use NHT?
So the verbal agreement should have been written, which is, what was the verbal agreement? You pay my portion of the mortgage for me, since you live in the house with your partner. Does that make sense, guys? Think about it. A piece of property, house, land, whatever, is a piece of asset. Isn't it an asset class?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let us say the asset was valued 10 million at the time. And you were putting, let us say it's a bank account, 10 million at the time. That's the value. So you have cash in the bank, 10 million. In this case, the cash is in the house, 10 million. And you used to put 50,000 in this house, in this account every month. Why did you stop? You used to put 50,000 there every month to keep building up the asset, to keep the asset, so to speak.
Serious is a charge the partner rent. Everybody keep blaming the wife.
Alia says, when they knew they were going to
their ways,
yeah, some agreement should be in place how they wanted to move forward or sell the property. Yes. And as somebody said before, sell the property at the divorce stage. It should be something that is on this table. This is what is happening. We're going to sell this property, or you are going to buy out my portion of this property. That must be on the table up front when you start talking about divorce. The assets that you have must be spoken about. No, he could have walked away and said, all right, you take the house and go on. Could have done that.
I just want my freedom.
Yeah, I just want my freedom. But he's caught now because NHT is insisting that he pays a loan and that is in his name. So his credit is going to get messed up. Not to mention the fact that his NHT benefit, 100,000 he says every year, he's going to pay this mortgage for this house that he doesn't live in. He's not getting any benefit from it, right? Mm-hmm. Remember that, right? And that's the thing now.
My friend said you can divide the house and rent out your half.
Or I know somebody who actually cut the house in two. You remember that?
Let's hope they didn't backward.
Cut it in two. You stay over there, so me will do what me want with mine.
Livingston say he screws up. I need to get an attorney to direct him.
Livingston, you put it nice. He turned his back. How about that? How about that, guys? How about that? My serenity, is that a sensible agreement? Remember, you're putting things in writing. It must be sensible. Is that a sensible agreement to put in writing that, hey, since you live in the house with your husband, you pay my portion of the loan? And then, would you be turning around and expect half equity out of that property? Yes or no? If she come to you later down the line and say, I've sold the house and I needed to sign this paper, but you're not getting anything out of it because I paid the mortgage all this time. Both sides of the mortgage. All
2
this
years
time.
of mortgage.
Yes. What would you think he would say to her?
You're too wicked.
Yeah.
I'm bad mind.
Yeah. What do you think? Tell me that I take on go 2 years of or the money that him deposit or the 2 years mortgage that him did pay. Oh, that's how it work out now. Tell me now. So my serenity, you have to make sure whatever you're putting in writing makes sense. Right? So you can divide the house and rent out your half. Yes, you can divide the house, rent out your half. Or guys, why you don't want to take the long game with this? Remember, the marriage is the long game. But then people decide, say, listen, me not play the long game. So what that mean? You have to have a different strategy now because you decide, say, you not play the long game. When you play the long game, yeah, you can do all of that. Divide up house, pay off of the rent, take off of the rent, do all kind of fanciness. Don't it, don't it?
Yeah, but I feel like if you and the person divorced and it was the one little house to live in, just sell it and move on.
Exactly.
Clean slate. It doesn't even sound like they have any kids together.
Right. You just
holding on to anything.
You just need to just make a different choice. Because remember, you hear me keep talking about if the goal is long term, you can't use short term strategy for solve long term problem. Which is why you buy a house as opposed to renting a house, because renting is a short term solution to a long term problem. Because as long as you live, you will need you will need to live somewhere. Am I correct? As long as you live, you will need to live somewhere. So if you live till you're 80, that's a long-term goal.
But you know what I can get? When people don't like deal with problems
head on
rather than later. Especially house problems. People just make it fester.
Yeah. So you know that you decide to split at the point. So first error, when he was divorcing, that should have been part and parcel of the negotiations in the settlement, right? In the divorce proceedings. Second, all right, so him never do it this time, go and him come back. Again, now is the time now, so let us separate and let us sell this house, do whatever needs to be done. Right?
My serenity. The new husband has no shame.
Where's my serenity? God live in the house, woman house. Gentlemen, how you feel about that?
And I feel mortgage already. Is that true?
Gentlemen, how you feel about that? How you feel about that? You get married to a lady and you go and live in a house that she and her ex-husband live in. But that man don't know law either. Well, no, he couldn't claim it because the husband's still alive.
No, but
yeah.
Or the new husband should have been sensible and go and buy a house for him and his wife to go live in.
Yeah, or he should have made an offer to the man and buy out the property. Yeah. Right? But it sounds like she got married twice though.
Whichever husband, number 2 or number 3 she on.
Yeah. My serenity says the husband has no shame. He's still our phone. Yes, he is. All right, he messes up. So I think he should pay what is owed to NHT, then try to sell after, right? Or force a foreclosure. But so only banks can foreclose my serenity.
But I don't get it. She's not worried about force if he doesn't pay his mortgage. gonna be homeless.
That's what I wonder too.
Because him not gonna be homeless. They have bad credit.
Yeah.
Bad credit with NHT.
Tiny saying good evening.
Hi, Tiny.
Hi, Tiny.
Oh, Tiny's back. Hi.
You know Tiny?
Tiny was here last week.
Last week. Oh. Hi, Tiny. Okay, let's go back to the article now. Hi, everybody. And I'm on this TikTok, but I really don't know how to use it. Still trying to.
All right, see the article here.
All right, so the response is this now. It is really unfortunate that you seem to be one of those persons on their legal rights rather than proactively take steps to protect them. Why did you wait so long to seek information about what you could do? In fact, why have you not sought to retain the services of an attorney to advise and assist you to obtain your share of the value of the premises without any loss to you? Had you acted earlier, the legal action would have been easy, smoothly sailing. If you had taken timely action in 2013 when you separated, or in 2015 when your divorce became final, you could have had your lawyer file an application under the Property Rights of Spouses Act, despite what your ex-wife's position was. The Act provides in Section 6, as this was your family home, that each spouse shall be entitled to 1/2 share on the happening of 3 events: divorce or end of cohabitation, upon the grant of a decree or nullity, and where a husband and wife have separated and there is no likelihood of them reconciling. However, I should stop here now, guys, as I'm going to caution you now. You listen to what it says? It says, the Act provides in Section 6, as this was your family home. Does it say who buy the house? Does it say who buy the house? It don't say that, people. It don't say that. So if it was him alone who did buy the house there, and they lived together as husband and wife in the family home, can't put my phone on airplane mode again. I have to remember next week, Tony. Sorry to interrupt, guys, and I'm gonna keep getting these calls, but I hope it's not too distracting for you. Persons calling me, please call me back. So where was I? The Act provides in Section 6. No, the Act. The Act is Rights of Spouse Act. Right? Rights of Spouse Act. And in this Act, common law, wife and proper wife with ring is the same thing. As a matter of fact, as long as the wife, even if you never got married, or the husband, don't matter think his wife alone, the wife and the husband or the husband live together in the house 5 years or more, are now considered common law. And if it's your name alone on that title, she is entitled under those, or he is entitled under those circumstances. Each spouse, and here how much to know? Each spouse shall be entitled to 1/2 share on the happening of 3 events: divorce or end of cohabitation. Notice what it says in it. So you could be married and getting a divorce. If you're not in the cohabitation, or upon the grant of a decree of nullity, meaning you're nulling, you're calling the marriage or whatever null and void, and where a husband and wife have separated, and there's no likelihood of them reconciling. So bear this in mind when you're buying property and you're inviting people, whether it be your husband under common law or your husband under the traditional marriage, to live in a property that you own solely. Now, I don't think they can claim shared under joint tenants. If you and your mother own it and him come in there and live, him can't claim under that, right? Because it's not your house alone, all right? The same thing, it works in the reverse too. So man or woman don't matter in this case. Both have the same rights. Now, Despite your ex-wife wanting to remain in the house, you could have applied to the court for a declaration of your entitlement to 1/2 share of the market value of the premises, and also for an order for the property to be sold and the net proceeds divided between you and her. There could also have been an application included that either of you could buy the other's interest. Right?
Okay.
No. Your claim could also have your claim could also had a general inclusive request for the court to make other orders and grant such relief as necessary in the circumstances of your case. Such applications are made in the family court of the parish in which the premises are situated, depending on the market value being within such court's jurisdiction, and also by filing a fixed date claim form in the Supreme Court to be heard by a judge in chambers. Generally, applications should be made within 12 months following the divorce, people, or separation, not 5 years later, unless an application is made to the court to grant the applicant a longer period of their application to be heard. You could have done this, but failed to act on 2 occasions. So now we come to 2025.
That's not 5 years later.
You must go 2020. Oh my gosh, it's 2025. Oh,
That's from 2015,
oh
the
my
divorce.
God. So people, now we come to 2025. You must go and obtain the services of an attorney to act for you and get a good one too. You cannot act for yourself as in the circumstances with the mistakes you have made. You ought not to delay any longer. You made 2 mistakes by not acting after your separation and divorce. But you also made the grave mistake. Listen to the word. The grave mistake of having a verbal agreement with your ex-wife about her taking over your obligation to pay your portion of the mortgage. It is an obligation, everybody. This was a serious mistake. Agreements relating to any property must be in writing or have a sufficient memorandum of the terms of the agreement and the description of the property it relates to. This is why consult a lawyer or put pen to paper. I do hereby, my wife and I hereby agree that she will the mortgage amount of 20 whatever indebted to the National Housing Trust for the premises that we bought together at 10 Oxford Road, Kingston. Signed, stamp, JP. No. You must file your claim in order to obtain an order for either of you or your ex to purchase the other's interest or sell the property on the open market, and for division of the net proceeds. As I detailed above, this cannot be done under the Property Rights of Spouses Act, as that ship has sailed and it's been over 10 years since your divorce. You should be able to successfully claim the total debt which NHT is claiming that you owe by seeking an order in your claim form, the process your lawyer would now have to use. And since your wife used the premises solely for herself and her partner, willfully refusing that either of you buy the other's interest or to sell, that she should pay the portion of your mortgage for the relevant years, as she intentionally withheld information from you that she was not making those payments, and that this caused you loss because of her bad faith, intentional failure to settle the matter amicably.
That's our receipt.
Nothing.
In 10 years.
You know, I never call any. She one day said, well, is the mortgage being paid? Or go up on the app, people, remember? You remember the app? It's called, what's it called again? Called NHT Online. Just go in on your phone right now, type NHT Online. It comes up and you can, what you need to do, you jump in right in your account. Now, she intentionally withheld information from you that she was not making these payments and that this caused you loss because of her bad faith and intentional failure to settle the matter amicably. Your attorney should also apply for her to pay your. This person is very good at responding because him actually outlined what the attorney must write in the claim. Right, Tony?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you must waste no further time in using the law to obtain what is rightfully yours. I see no reason why you should fail, as no court will reward your ex-wife's obstructionist conduct. Obstructionist conduct. Learn a new word, yes, sir. She cannot force you as a joint owner to continue being denied use of your property, as she has done for so many years. The only impediment is yourself. So stop dilly-dallying. All the very best. The Margaret May McCoy is an attorney at law, Supreme Court mediator, notary public, and women's and children's rights advocate. Go find the lady and give her the work. She give you all her office. 40 to 42 and a half Beechwood Avenue, Kingston.
No, that's where Observer is.
That's where Observer is? Or her?
Observer.
Okay, but you can't Google her. I'm sure she's there.
Mm.
You have something else below that? No?
No.
All right, everybody. So,
obstructionist
behavior. Don't, and you know, guys, don't practice obstructionist behavior. Right? When somebody come to you, something happen, try and resolve the issue. Don't bother with the obstructionist behavior. I love that word. Yes, liar, bright. Yes, liar, bright too. You know, obstructionist behavior. And the lawyer was firm in what she told you. She literally tell you what the lawyer should have written on the claim. Go find that lawyer and give her the work to go get back your half of your property.
Living some very sticky situation. Sounds like the husband is in foreign trying to get his paper, so him not take straight. Plus, foreign divorce easier when he claims not to have assets or children in Jamaica. The 5 years allowed him to get his papers and travel again. People who are not straight are foreign sometimes don't think straight. I believe you.
But but you must, sorry everybody, you must, as you said, hi Zaven, are you're gonna say good, hold on, you have to say good afternoon to everybody. So this is why I have a call in. So this kid with him running nose coming on to TikTok and YouTube live. You want to say hi? You don't want to say hi. So you're running away. All right. Bye, Zava. So I don't know if it's a foreign thing make him kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Forget his responsibilities.
Abdicate. So, what you all think? Do not let this happen to you. Do you have any questions?
No, there are no questions.
Oh, so we answer all the questions already today?
But I can leave early.
That's so cool. I mean, I can't get to go watch my Netflix early. I watch a bad show right now, you know. A pure Asian show I watch these days, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So Tony is trying to watch that. I'm trying to watch this.
No questions. People still shocked that this man let 15 years pass or
10 years.
10 years pass.
Mm-hmm.
And his life is like
10 years pass. And he did not do. So everybody remember to touch your screen, touch your screen.
Maybe people talk to her about then. Sometimes, you know, that's why them don't deal with the situation.
Oh, but you didn't need to talk to her. That's why you have lawyers. That's why you have the court. That's why you have mediation. He doesn't need to have a direct conversation. He just needs to hire a lawyer. And I'm surprised that the lawyer who did the divorce did not do that as a routine, though.
Maybe.
You know, maybe, I don't know, as a routine.
Or maybe they never declare the property.
Right, everybody share the live. Encourage people to share the live and watch. Learn something. So if you have what's the law called? Spouse Act. What's it called?
Spouses' rights.
Spouses' rights. Me personally, I try not to get into that. I try not to have to draw for the spouses' rights.
Rights of Spouses Act.
Under the Property the Property Act. So it's a Property Rights of Spouses Act. You imagine how contentious that was. Why they had to actually write a whole act to deal with it.
They probably wrote that to help women back in the day.
Helping the man, they might help themselves now too.
Well, yeah, because we're in a different type of society, and it should be equal right now. But
Or Lauren have a question, Tony.
I see the prefab houses advertising in either the Gleaner or the Observer. What do you think about them, Claudia?
Had a long discussion when it just came out. Prefab houses. If I own the land, I am putting on a house that is block and steel. Because that house is gonna outlive me and my grandpitney them. You see how long Buckingham Palace out there stand up? So definitely if I own the land, that's what I'm doing. What they haven't told you is the foundation cost and the labor cost. So the 4 million or 2 million or 1 million or whatever you see in there, that is just the cost for the house itself.
The
The
material,
material that made the house, the foam, the windows, doors, tile. That's just the cost of the house itself. They haven't given you the foundation cost and they haven't given you the labor
to
cost
put up the house.
to put up the house. So it's not just that cost. So if you see that was a 4 million, 4.5, chances are 4.5 for labor and material, labor and foundation.
Nice Renty says prefab houses are waste of money.
Yes, and I tend to agree.
Rude Boy says, hello ladies. Hi Rude Boy.
You see, remember back in the day we used to have board house in Jamaica.
Somebody says that they give you the quote including those costs.
Yeah, what's the cost? Did you get a quote? Who's that? Kandika. Tell us what's the quote. Tell us the total cost for either one. But when they're advertising, they don't give you the cost. Because when you get the quote, you realize, ouch, this is more than I thought it would be.
My surrender is a plus hurricane.
Plus insurance. I mean, you see, if I'm gonna spend that kind of money, so if I'm gonna spend 8 million, I want a block and steel house, guys. I'm not kidding you. 8 million can give you a 2-bed block and steel house. Not a big 2-bedroom, a small 2-bedroom block and steel house. Right? It can certainly bring up the house, get it to roof, put in your windows and doors. What it may not do is give you your tiles and your nice fixtures and whatever you want. But at least you have the frame and everything already good to go.
Taking the rest of the time.
Right. So I want a solid block and steel house. I don't want nobody kill my dream. Me see my people in my country in a board house with pit toilet. Hell no. Not for me. Remember, those countries overseas, yes, fine, but what is our aspiration as Jamaicans? More that proper house.
I feel like people forgetting Gilbert, you know.
Yeah, are you forgetting Gilbert? Really? Gilbert took up everybody's roof. That is why we're going with slap. About the hurricane will just come the other day. You know, notice all of the board house them fly away, man.
Not only that, you want me the only one with the prefab without a roof? And everybody else running block and steel.
Yeah, like when you come build like Palmetto Pines now, you want to be the only one with a Jamaicans call it paper house. You want to be the only one in a place with that. Nah, man. If you have the 8 million, start with your 1-bedroom or your 2-bedroom. And if you really want a big house, you go from there if you really want it. But I'm cautioning Jamaicans against that now because I said too many big houses unfinished. Can't finish, things change, all of that. You constantly live on a construction site, right?
And they need to remember the 3 little piggies story.
Which was?
The one who built him house out of straw, the one who built him house out of wood, and the other one who built him house out of bricks.
Can't blow down.
Can't blow down. I feel like when God said the wise man build his house upon a rock, he was talking that he built it with block and steel too.
You think so? It never built a boat house upon a rock.
No.
So in Jamaica, we're blessed with aggregates. We have sand, we have gravel, we have cement, we import steel, but that's just only a small component in a building, right?
No, but what's in the resale value, mommy?
Yeah, talk about all that now. You really think you buy the resale value? They made a love to see that comparable to black and steel. It's not going to.
No.
The worst black and steel house are going to run that any day. The people are going to chase black and steel house.
Mm-hmm.
Is it also insurable? How much insurance you can get? Is the insurance more or less than a black and steel? Find that out. What is the length of time it can last? Somebody Google it and tell me. Somebody must have written an article about it already. Google it and tell me the time span for that. A black and steel house, you live here. You're born, come see your people in a black and steel house. Is there anybody here see them parents in board house? Only maybe people my age.
Maybe.
But the younger persons came in and saw black and steel. So if my kids come on born in a black and steel house, I
think
expect
everybody
them
born after the 80s probably came and see black and steel.
steel, right?
Even
They
if
expect
your
them to keep
parents
it.
on borrowed land, it's probably a black and steel house on it by
Yeah,
now.
yeah, by now. So
Lauren says, I agree with you too. I love my black and steel house. And Sorrenti is saying, how do you feel about digging pit versus the big black septic tank?
no, I prefer the septic tank. But you still have to dig the soak away. It's called a soak away. All right. So back in the day, we used to sell the sewage, everything. Sorry.
You have questions?
Get you a finished concrete house. A 2-bed runs 9 plus. Sister currently engaged in the process with them, but you need land too. Ah, there you go.
Yeah, but we know
We
you need
know
land.
you need land, yeah. So you can buy a Palmetto Pines land and put it on it if you want. But I'm telling you, if it's what? 9 million for a 2-bedroom.
But the same 9 million for black and steel.
A same million for black and steel 2-bed, that same size. That same size, guys. That you can finish concrete house. What is? Oh, this is Edwards Building Construction. Edwards. Tell them them can get a small 2-bedroom house at the same 9 million. 10 million. Edward Building Construction. All right. At Evans Building. When the AV open houses, you can check them out and request a quote. Yes or no?
Oh, she's saying that everyone builds those prefab houses.
8 million cannot get you a finished concrete house. Of course, Evans, I just built one the other day. You know, tell me not, I don't know. I did construction at Hart. And Tony, beside me, is also a plumber. So I'm a level 3 Hart graduate in construction. I'm a level 3. You believe. You see what you're all not getting, you know. You look all around you. Look in the Portmore communities and the Spanish Town communities. You think all those people build house for them crazy money that everybody talking about? They don't. They're just regular workers like me and you. Right? They get the best people they can afford. I said to a man, all right, right now I'm doing a renovation of an apartment too. And I said to a man, so how much you paying this? The man said, 200,000, man. Call the next pay to the man said 70,000. And me can't tell you, say, I'm a full work me I get, because a long time me I paint house. Right? The painter did it in 2 days. Finished yesterday and called Tony on for the key. That painter was Bones. I don't know if Bones is on here now. Right? But you have tradesman and you have tradesman. A tradesman price you according to what you look like or one feeling can get off of you. Because there is no rhyme or reason to how much you're going to charge you. No. There's none. The average person building a house don't know 200,000 square foot for tile or 300,000 square foot for tile. I was talking to my girlfriend. She's talking about garage doors. She have quote from 300, 380, all the way up to 1 million for the same garage door. What I tell you? What does that tell you? Huh? What does that tell you, guys? That, listen to me, you have to shop around for the price. Don't make them tell you rubbish. And when I wanted to start building houses, I went and sat in the art class. Some of you will be better off going to sit in those night classes before you start the construction. You will learn a lot and you can pick sense out of nonsense, right? You also love to give contractors One money for build everything. You can ask the contractor to break it down. How much you dig the foundation? Hmm? How much you steel it up? How much you line out the building? How much you lay the block them? You can't do it like that. And that way, when the contractor start fool around, you say, all right, let me just pay for done them block here and then I'm done with you. And you move on to somebody else.
So don't having to tie up your money and your time.
And your time. Because that's what happened to me with the first building I built, The very first building I built, which is this one I'm sitting in here. And I've gone on to build numerous other buildings. That is what happened to me. Right? Gave the contractor a one money for bill. At the time, I think it was 2.7 million. And by the time he spent 2 million, him run out of money. The day when me come to talk to him about money and whatever, piece of rain licked the day. And people, I saw me stand up in the house, I couldn't move the way water poured through the deck. And as I stood there, I said, Jesus.
God make it rain the day when you go there.
I said, 20 years, I couldn't even go out that door. It never makes sense. Out that door, I rain, and in the house, I rain. Me just stand up one, find one place, but no, say me I get wet, same way right round.
Evan says he's a level 3 student too.
You're a level 3? Okay. So I did 1 and 2 at, that's the name, I have to drive so far for go do it, Port Maria, I do level 3. I did level 1 and 2 at Jack's River. That's where I did level 1 and 2. And I did level 3 at Port Maria. I would probably have gone on to the level 4. But I said, no. I make more money actually selling houses. Actually, I make more money selling houses than actually building houses. So I stopped building for persons when? Was it last year? Was my last project. Building for persons. I actually only build for myself right through the whole time. I build my own houses, right? But I started in the construction thing when this same house, I'm telling the set a leak and I'm going to go to the bank. I tell the bank, you know something, don't give him any more money. I'm going to take this project from him. And I did take the project from him. And the bank gave me the money.
I didn't hassle you, so you're a woman.
Tony, look on me good. Which bank staff did I hassle me? Look on me when me step inside of that place. Them can't hassle me.
Yeah, when young back them day, man.
Yeah, but them can't hassle me. Me, I got pay the loan. You forget that? And me have a strength in them. Me, I got pay the loan. Plus, them already put it on my title. You forget that?
Oh yeah.
They put it on my title. They did that with another a friend of mine recently who I helped to supervise hers too. When them start hustler, I say, listen, tell them say them not get the money, but take it off of your title. And them just send the money go to her account. Cause more hassle to take it off of your title than send it to her account. So listen to me. I had to go learn. I'm gonna talk to a million Tyler. Talk to people. Them bones, I tell you about, I don't know if bones I'll listen to them. A bones in them young stage, bones was about 20 when them come to me and say, Miss D, I do painting, Him and him friend come and say them do painting. And I tell you, I'm a very good judge of character. If you come before me, maybe because I was in the army, I'm trained to do that. If you come before me, you don't even show me the papers, you don't need to do nothing. Just your character. The strength of your character will make me give the work. I know say I got deliver. I saw me stay. So me as a plumber, the whole of them come before me all the time. I say, money I want joker. First of all, I love hire specialists. So you say, come to me, I say you're a painter, that me want you. You want to say you're a mason, you're a plumber, you're a jack of all trades. I don't depend that with you. You come and say you're a mason, that me want to hear. Right? You're a carpenter? Yes, good. Because I know you own your skills throughout the years and you know how to do your work. Right? I don't want to hear say you're a jack of all trade, master of none. Me, we hire the master. Just like when I'm hiring tutors for my children, I will hire a math tutor. I will hire English tutor. Me not hire no all-purpose general tutor. That no work for me. You understand? When I want a chef, I go and look for a chef. I don't look for a cook where I cook everything. You told it. So therefore, guys, I learned the construction the hard way and out of necessity. And I supervised that project. And I finished it up to standard, right? And I finished paying for the house, pay off the loan, everything. And that was the first building that I supervised and did. And I realized in construction, Supervision is king. The minute you turn your back, them do something else. As my girlfriend Jackie is picking up here now.
Like, what I always wonder with construction workers, is it that they didn't hear
No.
or they didn't understand the instruction?
Jackie, I moaned with me yesterday about, she tell the man, these 3 walls must be in this color. And this 1 wall must be in that color. When she come at the 4 wall blue. He said, I couldn't believe it. I said, yes, man. Next time I must take out the paint.
And paint it on the wall.
And one thing about my painter bones, I'm going to call you. Every step of the way, I'm going to say, Steve, I think this paint, like yesterday, I'm seeing calm. Different yesterday, I'm saying, I wanted a particular paint in a passage, but I'd only bought 2 gallons. Couldn't not doing the whole passage. And we consulted, and something else about the door and the color for the door. I wanted it in white, but I didn't have enough white. It's okay, Miss D, I bring 2 quarts of white. And so on, right? And he tells me, Miss D, only buy snap dryer, only buy this particular one from Sharon Williams because that is the best paint, and so on and so forth. You know, this not one smell and all of that. So you want specialists in the field. You want people who upgrade them skills. When he just came to work, for me, he couldn't plaster and he couldn't trowel on or any of those things. No, I said, my pressure, I said, go learn. Go and learn. You can't talk about your painter is new things and process that come up and you not learn. And he learned. And he's very good at it now. So, guys, you're gonna build one house. You're not gonna build enough house, right? 99% of the population only builds one house. If you're one of them who build more than one house for yourself, then you're in the 1% of the population, and you should pat yourself because you're in the top 1% of persons who did that. But most of you will only build one house. Miss D, I just did a 2-bedroom and it costs more than 8 million. But you're the contractor, Edwards. You have to put your profit in it. Remember, I'm contracting my own houses, right? That's why I said to them, it would have suited them better if them so sit down in the art school. You can go to Heart up to age 99, guys. Go and sit in the Heart school.
And with the construction, you have to know where to put the money in.
And Evans, remember that it depends on the square footage of the house. There's a difference, you know. You can have a 2. So when you say 2-bedroom, you can say 2-bedroom that is 650 square feet, and you can say 2-bedroom that is 1,200 square feet. There's a difference. Because for every single foot in the building is more sand, more cement, more gravel, more steel. People don't understand that.
More labor.
Yeah, so when your contractor said to you, this is the cost, and you are going to my about, oh, push out the wall a little bit, man. Oh, I want that over this, and I want the next wall right here. So you don't understand the cost. For every move what the man make, there is going to be a cost, right? So Edwards, we know that we can't just say 2-bedroom. We have to say the square foot. Edwards, Mr. Dessa. Oh, Everton. Is this Everton I went to school with? So you have to, I went to school with Everton. Do a building for me too. You have to understand that oh, Everton is you. Yeah, Everton. But you are the contractor, Everton. So if the building could have cost 8 million, 2 million out of that are your money. Is your profit, and it is your reward for supervising it and knowing what to do. So remember, as contractors, we don't necessarily lift any blocks, lay any pipes or beds. As contractors, what we do is we supervise the project, and we ensure the money comes in, the men do what they're supposed to do, and they're paid. So we're the quality control people, right? So in every project, there is a money in there for our supervision, always. So that top up on it, you hire a contractor, the top up on it, the base price might be 8 million, but him tell you 10 or 12 million, depending on the supervisor. So it's just depending on contractors. It's just like a doctor or a lawyer. A lawyer would charge you $10 to this, and the same lawyer charge you $20 and $30 to do the same work, right? So it just depends on how much. Good to hear you, see you, man.
Lorna said, my Serenity, they claim that it can stand up to a Category 5 hurricane. Mm-hmm. Rude Boy says, ladies, they are building houses with block and steel with the interior with drywall partitions.
Everton.
Prefab is temporary.
And this is Everton. Those of you who want building, Everton is out in St. Mary's side, Ochito, I guess Trelawney, North Coast. You can call him. Everton is a good builder. He built a building for me. But Everton, remember, the building you do for me, I'm the contractor. So even though it may cost 20 million, 5 million may be mine as a contractor. You understand? So it's not going to cost 8 million. I'm going to tell them 12 million. But a lot of those buildings that you see, number two, when you're looking in a place like Portmore, Spanish Town, and those, the tradesmen live in those areas. They come families in those areas. That's why a lot of them will tell you that. I have a brother who are Mason, I have a sister who are Mason, So it now cost them that level of money. So it depends on where you are in this whole circle of these tradesmen. Like me, I don't have any trades family, but I went to school with people. So it's called Everton. I said every time I subcontract this to it, I supervise. That's my role, to supervise, make sure I'm getting. That's what it is. So the last job I did with Everton was out in Vista Del Mar. We did a bang up. Everton, I get compliments about that job all the time. All the time. I turn on work with it for the job because I say I'm not. It's too strict. And guys, you pay the contractor for the stress. You remember that? You pay the contractor the stress. So Everton know me de-stress my life. So even the phone remix. And come there and mix up. No. I can't see the project them pricey.
Question. Everyone says people really anything more than a 3-room, in my opinion. Plus some overbuilding areas where they could never get it sold if they really wanted to.
Yeah, the overbuild. The Jamaican families have gotten smaller, guys. So we really don't need to be building 4, 5, or 6 bedrooms that we can't finish. A 2-bedroom is fine, and a 3-bedroom is quite fine, right? So you have to understand that.
Claude says, good night, ladies. I'm late. Hi, Claude. Dead. And Lexi says 30 years. I guess that's for the prefab house.
Oh, Everton, yes, I'll follow you. Send me the link.
Just when
how I follow him?
Click his name.
Everton, I just learned it, Click here, sir. Mm-hmm. Click here. Mm-hmm. Then what?
Is it coming up?
Nope.
It's not coming up. Maybe we can do it after.
Everton, send me a one.
See there? Follow it back.
Follow back. Okay.
There you go.
All right, Everton. Yeah, me see you, my youth. Just follow you.
All right.
Everton and his brother are both tradesmen.
Why do like the black septic tanks?
And I must tell you something to guys. Everton, in brother, and I was the only. No, there were 2 women on the course. No, when I went to Jack's River, it was me. I was the only woman at Jack's River. I think I had a lady. Did she drop out? I don't remember. But Everton was me alone, right? I'm going to tell you, so them as the only female. Them guys here who get me through the course. So ladies, don't be afraid to come into trades with the men. The men will literally carry. Tony was the only girl in plumbing class. The men will have your back. Mm-hmm. That is one situation where you know I'm not backbiting, you know I'm not stabbing on the back, and I'm not like that. Them literally carry.
I do think we need more joint of the sexes in the field.
In the field.
Because I don't know, but women, there's something about women that the men just don't have it in the same construction.
Yes. Women are more detail oriented. Mm-hmm. So when I will see something, these guys not seeing it, right? Women check and double check. Mm-hmm. So Everton, did you put up the steel right there? So Everton, did you understand? Even things that you think simple, you still have to ask them.
I know, it's
right?
Like,
and them not gonna take offense. Them not gonna answer. Them just kill. Them not quarrel with no woman. None of that. I just love men in construction. They're just Cool,
I
but
know.
guess what now? When them kick off amongst them one another, you know, just stand aside and watch. And when them, you see them easy, say, gentlemen, back to business. You finish now? On a feel.
I know. I remember I got a plumbing. We're plumbing up a bathroom. It was a makeshift bath. It was just an assignment, and they say they let me to measure and cut the pipes, and they would lay. So we measured, cut pipes, laid, did face base, did toilet, everything, and they said like, "We're finished now, Tony." Whatever they said, like, "We're not finished." I took the and put it on top of the toilet, lead,
Yeah.
and it was a Jaja.
Yeah.
Why never tell us from before?
And men are cool to work
Yeah.
with. Them will quarrel now, but not with you. But them will quarrel with them friend or whatever. But after that, them good again. Them no care grudge. Within 5 seconds, the man them out of them teeth.
And what I like is that they don't lay on the work. If you get the right construction people,
cool. Yeah.
they come and they do their work.
They do their work. Yeah, they come and they do the work. So that's good.
Serenity wants to know why you like the black septic tank.
All right. So in waste, back in the day, we used to just dig a pit. Everything go in there. The feces, the toilet paper, the water, everything go in the one pit, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the septic tank, everything goes to the septic tank first. And that settles to the bottom. So the feces, the toilet paper, all of that will settle to the bottom. And the water alone overflows to the soakaway or the absorption pit. So what you know as a pit is it's called an absorption pit. And you still have to build an absorption pit. So you still have to have somewhere for the water to go. So it goes over in that pit. But the septic holds the solid. Now, back in the day when you used to have pit alone, because I've had to get men to clean some of those things, what happened is, when the feces and the toilet paper and everything go in one place in the pit, it forms a film around the stones and clog the stones.
You mean all the tissue?
Yes, because what's supposed to happen? It's supposed to soak away, seep between the stones to the earth. But no soaking now go on now because it clog up all the stones. And that's why you hear people say, my pit full. And them if you constantly dry it. That's because all the sludge and everything is now pasted around these stones.
Thank God for central sewage.
Sewage block up too. So that's what happens.
Yeah, but you don't have to clean it.
That's what happens when people keep after dry. I've had to employ men to open that pit, go in there, and literally try and power wash off the stones.
But that's not even the worst part. The worst part is when they call you and say, collapse.
Yeah, I've had that one too. Where the pit collapse. We had to go in, dig up the whole thing, take out the stone them, wash them off, dig out back a big hole for the pit.
That's the worst.
That's the worst. And repack. But guess what? That's why I'm glad Sam Rhino bringing them black septic. They know. Well, no, they're gray, I think, not black.
With a red top, yeah?
With a red top.
The black one is still water.
Yeah, I'm glad Rhino bring that now because, guys, everything is there, so in there. So you don't need to do naughty. You don't need to dry it. Well, sorry. Eventually, you might need to dry it. Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only when it's full up right up to the top with solid. And chances are that not happen for now.
Okay.
But your soakaway will always work because there's no sludge or anything going in your soakaway.
Mm-hmm.
So use a septic. Use a septic. Buy the septic, intercept the water, and send the overflow. But you also have to do something called reed bed. What's the other one I'm using? Reed bed or something else. I don't remember.
Living Son is saying prefab is okay in the US, but we cannot compare USA to Jamaica.
Which is what I don't understand, guys. So China too. China have over how much millions of people that they need to house. Literally billions. What did I say? 4 billion or something like that. We're only housing 3 million people. Plus, we have aggregates. Don't forget. You have sand, gravel, cement. Used to own the cement factory and them sell it out. Touch your screen, everybody. Touch your screen so they know that we're here. And give me some love. Give me some love. Touch your screen. I'm about to share, 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 share. Comment, 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 comment. So, so Everton says you need a good team leader. Yes, you do. So you need to understand, right? Not everything good for that country is good for us.
KT says, that's what I did, Claudia. Don't pay anyone. Give them job work piece by piece. Yes.
Yes. And maybe it's not the contractor you hire, maybe it's a tradesman you hire. So you hire the painter, the plumber, and so on. That's how I work. I prefer specialists, right?
Dorothy says, hi, Tony. Hi, Dorothy. Cheryl says, good afternoon, ladies. A little late joining.
Oh, you missed the first part about the marriage and the... What's the article so Cheryl can get it? Tony can drop the article link in the chat. You guys who missed it can go and read it.
It's a lesson for every cohabiting person.
For every cohabiting person. Not a lesson for me, because that is one path I had decided not to go down. That's a slippery slope right there. It can go up or it can go down. Where's it, Tony? I have 50-50 chance.
I know, but I think people need to work on their marriage and their relationship.
No, they work hard up on the wedding.
Yeah, they don't spend enough time working on the marriage.
User 44. Hi, Miss Davis. Hi, how you doing, User 44? Or is your name? Mr. Overthink joined.
Ruby says, good evening. Just
what's your name, User 44?
Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. Hi, Tina.
Tina wants to know if Miss Davis, you're a contractor as well.
Yeah, I am. But right these days, I'm contracting for myself. Like, I'm saddling up to build that Palmetto Pines. Looking forward to it. Every day I draw the house. It's about my 5th version of the same house now. Oh my God, guys.
But I don't know why I'm making the house so complicated.
It's about the 6th version of the same house.
But you know what I just realized? It's 3,000 square feet, but there's so much you can do with modern day construction. With
yes,
just 3,000
square feet.
I don't know why we thought we needed quarter acre all along.
Yeah. Because I started out saying, I'm going to build a 2-bedroom. Then I reach 3-bedroom. I think I reach 5-bedroom and now 2. Just by reconfiguring. I said, pop this here, pop that there.
Vice Renty, in the absorption pit, do you fill it with stones?
No, you
or
pack
just
around
the
it.
edges packed with stone?
Just the edges packed with stone.
Isn't there like a sand component they have to do too?
No, it's just packing stone.
Yeah?
Literally just packing stone. Because remember, it has to soak away.
Oh.
It has to soak through the stones.
Got you.
So it's just packing stone. I guess back in the day we figured out how to do that, and we still continue to do it to this day.
I think it worked for that time, but
still works now. It's still required now on your single project house. Because it's not just a septic you need now, you need that absorption pit too.
That's why you need the quarter acre.
Well, 6,000 up land.
6,000 up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Under 6,000, you have to have a central sewage system.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. So at Norwich, where we'll be going shortly, Norwich is 6,000 square feet up. All right. We can actually show you the Norwich map, you know. Tony, show them the Norwich map. We don't finish yet. Tony don't like show unfinished work, you know. She doesn't. So, Miss Davis, a house in St. Anne, 2 and 2 want. Build a 3-bed, 2-bath, so can rent the original. So it sounds like you want to build a 2-2, and plus you want to build a 3-2. So rent the original. So you can rent the first house that you build.
This one is...
You're going to show them the front end. That's the front end?
I don't know.
Let me see it. Yeah, that's the front end. You don't have that's the front end.
Okay.
Hearing it. just sharing it with you. This is an hour to go change map. That's Norwich Prime here. We keep talking about the base map. Change it to imagery. X out the change or X out. Try the next one. Which one you choose? Oh, see coming up here.
The internet is slow.
Okay. So see it in the environment, you can see. So this is Jamaica, part of the Jamaica map. This is in Portland. If you scroll to the left, you can see Navy Island, Tony. Left, 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 left. That's going down, down. Left, 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 left.
You mean right? Right?
Left this way. Go left. Yeah.
So the right of the map.
So it's Navy Island they're looking at. So you see, we can see Navy Island from where we are, right? And this down here is actually Port Antonio. All of this down there is Port Antonio. So we're only about a 5 minutes drive from Port Antonio itself. And if you drive a shuttle like me, you can do it in 2 minutes. So that's what it looks like. Make it bigger for them. So when you hover on a lot, well, you know we like to use maps, guys. So when you hover on a map, so we're just testing it here now. So let's go into a lot, any lot. Let's try lot 41. No, let's try lot 1. I think I put something on it. Go to lot 1. So we're in the process now of updating the map so that it can, where we go live, everything is there. I don't put in the prices yet though. So when you click on one of the numbers, a screen pops up in front of you. It gives you the lot number, tells you the residential type, the square footage. In this case, it's 340 square meters. I don't put the price yet, only $10. I wish it was. The status is available, so you'll have available under contract and so on. I give it in square feet as well. I tell you the view, go back up. I tell you the view. So I tell you if it's mountain view, river view, sea view. I give you the terrain too, slopes to the back, slope up, flat land. I give you all of that. And scroll down. And I'm trying to add some pictures. So this is just one of the houses that I'm trying to develop here. No, scroll down. Oh, I didn't put the this is from house plan. No, this one is from houseplans.com.
This is a placeholder picture.
Yeah, it's just a placeholder. So that's what we're doing. So you can disconnect the map now. So basically each lot will give you that level of detailing. So I'm really just trying to bring up the pictures. Put it on the pictures. Well, I can't put on the pictures yet. This is a land subdivision. And we go there and we cut the road and we do all of that. That's what we put on the picture. We don't know what each line will look like yet. Some pictures that you may see on the website. So we're bringing up a website. Hopefully it will be finished by this week here coming. We're trying to, for Norwich, we're supposed to be giving you about 10 houses that you can choose from to build. So that's what we're working on now. Plus trying to finalize with the bank. So that's what we're doing, and I'm hoping we can get this going by December. We can break ground. I'm praying.
Next G act is the same as a reef bed.
Reed bed. Not reef. Is she a reef or reef?
Reef.
Reed.
As in R-E-E-D?
Yeah.
Okay, Tina says, well, we needed to build mine when you're ready. I'm ready.
Tina, I hope you're not in some far place like Westmoreland and St. Jean.
Claudia, hopefully you remember.
I can supervise it for you.
I was on your first live on this platform, and I assisted you with navigating through YouTube. That was way
back when.
Oh my gosh.
That was way B Tony and joined you. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Dorothy. We've come a long way since we first started. Everything is a step, right, guys? It's a heart. That's everything is a step on a journey. You know, step. You know, those affordable houses. Well, we're not building a house, we're just selling land. You will build your own house.
At Palmetto.
At Palmetto, it's land 7 million. You heard Dion ask me about it later about the handover. Payment for October, that's what the developer says. I said, no. So we're in October. Let's see if they can really hand over some lots. 100 odd lots have been already sold in that development. We are now at 7 million, 8 million, and 9.8 million. For 6,000 square feet lots, 9.8 million. For 3,000 square feet lots, it's 7 million and 8 million.
St. Catherine, Palmetto Pines is located.
Yeah, that's in on St. John's Road, right? The buy land for you can use if it's two of you join together to get the property, and then she will give you 17 million.
So use a 44 bones.
Use bones. I remember me say I use a 44 bones.
Bones, you must set up your profile properly on TikTok, you know. That way people can contact you.
Have too much work. Don't remember with the waiting list.
Not wrong.
That's why bones are has to come up. I can't manage your work. Use a 44, but set up yourself properly. Say button come on as ever no, ever on, something like that. So Bones is the young man who paints for me, and he did a bang up job. He did a job for me 2 days ago. He finished yesterday. He went there Friday. I finished Saturday. Painted a 1-bedroom apartment. Place was like a rat nest. So he did that job. All the passage and everything outside he painted. And the way I have confidence in Bones, I don't even need to get up from my desk to go look at it. Seriously. Get Rambo and get him down there to clean it up. Same thing with Rambo. Rambo going clean the floor. I don't even need to get up because I'm a specialist. That's what I love to do. You know what I mean? So I see him love painting, you know. I mean, even take a painting. But he loves to paint, and that's what I like. A tradesman must love the work we do and take pride in it. As Bones said to me yesterday, Miss D, you know so when me leave it is a castle. I say, yes, Bones, that castle me I go get.
Darcy says, yes, I'll call you regarding the lots and daughters, and I need you to contact mine as well.
So the lots, what's the website? PalmettoPinesJA.com.
Yes, Palmetto Pines.
Remember, you can go to the website, PalmettoPinesJA.com. Click on map. Wait for it to load like this one. When it loads, you will see what's available. Click on the numbers or hover over the lot numbers. It's also color coded. What color is available?
Green.
Green is available. Red means sold, and under contract means what again? Is yellow.
On the contract is yellow, on the offer is purple.
Is purple. So follow the you go on the map, and your application can be done also online. We're there on a Saturday. Well, Tony is there on a Saturday. These days I'm watching Netflix. Tony is there 10 to 4. She's the young one, and she have to do the work. She's there 10 to 4 on a Saturday to show you the place and everything that's happening. You can actually see us now from the road because we're doing the guardhouse and we're coming out. Tony, have pictures of, you can't find any picture
of what?
Of the guardhouse and stuff that you did yesterday when you were there? You uploaded anything yet?
No.
So on St. John's Road, there's a brand new police station that the government of Jamaica just built. It's on the right side when you're coming from Spanish Town. As you pass the police station on the right, we're on the left. And we're in the little container. Go up some more and turn through the gate. We're in that little white container. If you see the container lock on a Saturday, we're still there. Just that we may be on the land. Right? So you can call us on the phone and Tony will tell you where she's on the land. But we're there 10 to 4 on a Saturday. If we're not there, somebody else is there. But we're there. Are we getting ready to start their letters to go and to their banks and so on? So here, I'll try to find some pictures, man. But the guy doesn't look no further than when we.
And I tell you, like the only thing I saw was like rendering. Like it was being rendered.
Rendered. Oh,
yeah.
That's not render. That looked like flashing.
Flashing.
Yeah. That looked like flashing.
Internet.
So that they're gonna leak, you know. I wonder if them wait up the deck there. Me not tell me not see nothing.
I don't think anything poured up there yet.
The pour yet, it just set up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because who I saw working was the carpenter.
The carpenter was working?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I suspect it's not going to be poured until the concrete truck comes back to pour more drains.
Okay.
You see they're setting up the drains here.
Here, yeah. All right, show the people the pictures. So we are. Oh, but we're not over. You didn't do any drone shots?
No. For some reason, the drone wouldn't work yesterday. I'm going to check it this week. What's wrong with it?
Let's hope we don't need a new drone.
I hope not. They were saying gimbal stock. That's what he kept saying.
Gimbal stock.
All right, so this is the entrance to Palmetto coming along.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't look like nothing now, but you can show them picture what's gonna look like. You have any more pictures, or that's the only one?
I don't think anything else is loaded.
Oh, you're trying to get it loaded to the drive. All right, so coming along, hoping to start delivering these titles by end of this month into November, into December. And persons, once they get the titles, they can start. As I said, I don't think the fencing is going to be in. We're focusing on getting these roads out of the way. Roads and the drains and the water and I hear JPS is ready to come in, but JPS can't come in until we sort out the sidewalks and the water.
I know. I saw they ran water along the main road into the community.
Also, the water coming already from NWC.
Because I saw the tractor. The pipe is already there, and the tractor was putting sand on it.
Okay, great. Well, if it's wanting me, no, not. St. John's Road, no short of water, people.
I know. How is that
possible? How is it even possible? St. John's Road have at least 6 well counted, guys. NWC control 2 of them. There's a housing scheme that have a well to that don't use it. We have a well on our premises as well. But boy, I mean, I know, boy. The water that coming off of the hill is what going down to give the what? We not short of water, man.
Yeah, you don't like they say get a tank, but you barely need to use a tank.
Why? Why? Oh, you live over there now. You know you now have a tank.
No, that's what I'm saying. You always have water.
You always have water. When other communities are Kingston about them now no water, man. Water like trouble. Because I don't understand why Jamaica government don't dig more wells. Because the groundwater is there and it's not as if it's not accessible. It is.
You know why that don't happen.
Why?
Because only one company runs water in Jamaica, so they get lackadaisical because we can't get no water anywhere else, really.
NWC.
Yeah, really controls it.
But that's government. Government need to go dig out the resources from under the ground.
I mean, you have the other company. What they call Kankara?
Yeah, Kankara. No, Kankara the sewage. Them deliver them good water too? Them have a well?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Kankara get Portmore water.
No, I know them give McGill Palm. And McGill Palm and what again? The other scheme that was out there that was built.
They give all of Phoenix water too.
And them give Phoenix water too? How way you said to me? Kankara, you hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
You strike gold. And who would have thought so when them come and just one community them give water to, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like how them branch out, man.
Yeah, man. No, them give the whole Portmore and grow them business. I can't bet. If I check out the company there, I don't want to say it. I wonder if it's Jamaican too.
Why not?
Jamaicans they seem to not for the long haul.
I feel like it's Jamaicans on it though.
You feel so? Kankara. Make money off of water though. Very good.
Tina says, Miss Claudia, I contributed to the NHD, but I'm late on my payment. Some of the month, can I still be qualified for a loan?
You have to go there, Tina, and I'm going to tell you, wait 3 months, wait 6 months.
Just depends on how late you are.
Yeah.
Well, how NHD trying to teach you discipline, you know? How do you expect you to pay back your loan every month when you can't pay contribution every month or every quarter?
Yes, Tony.
You can't.
You can't.
No, but
If you can't pay a contribution, I gotta pay old people. But never even make that the connection. I so did not make that connection.
Discipline they teaching you.
Discipline. So you have to understand that the NHG is there to help you, but you have to help yourself as well. Make the contributions, be steady with it, right? So that when the time comes, you can get a loan. Now, depending if you're out, I mean, more than 6 months, you have to do a next year or something like that.
You have to do a whole year.
But if you're out less than that, like you're out 6 months, I think you have to do 6 months. If you're out 3 months, you do 3 more months, and so on.
Yeah, I think you do over about the quarter.
If you miss a quarter,
yeah,
right? So, guys, you have to be consistent. Remember who win the race, you know. It's not who jump out of the block fast and run on a bolt and go on. Is who is slow, steady, sure, and stick to the goal.
And with self-employment, you have to make an extra effort. I mean, when you're employed, you're just coming out of your paycheck like rote. You don't even think about it. But when you're self-employed,
yeah. All right, so my Serenity says maybe the world will be contaminated with all the sewage. No, my Serenity. Different place. We have central sewage. All the sewage goes into a pipe and goes out to the back. I think it's going to Kankara, actually, their plant.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you want Olabo?
Yeah, Olabo Road. So no, we don't have any contamination of water like that. Plus, remember that the water is tested and all of that, treated. The groundwater. If we get contaminated, and maybe up from the hills, but nothing from our scheme because we're fully central sewaged, right? And remember too, a couple of things that we miss. The Creator in His wisdom create filtration system. It's not filtration system. The same dirty water.
Look how much people bury and poop in the ground over the years.
Dog and and we don't my Serenity that don't bother us. Because we have good filtration systems. The Creator in His wisdom set up that. How did He do it? We don't know, but it happens, right? Mm-hmm. Why I hear them say only use water. Drink water that's running. Don't drink. God see the water still somewhere. And you go catch it and I go drink it. And worse, if you don't see now, it's who they tell me that. I want to tell me, I try to remember. So I went up to have a house in Rains. I went up there and the rain had fallen and catches whole heap of water in our drum. And they were using it for something. And I said, guys, why are you taking that water to the drum? Them said, no, Miss D, good man, see mosquito in the drum.
If mosquito in there, we can drink it too.
Yeah, it's a mosquito. I say, I laugh. They said, there's no way. So according to them live water. Miss D, the water live. No worry about it. Things are living in the water. Mm-hmm. But if you go there and you see the things them dead in the water, guys, don't touch it. So we have good filtration systems in Jamaica. The Creator blessed us with hills, valleys, rocks, all kind of things. Remember, which lesson you learn that in a geography lesson? Mm-hmm. You learn about water is cleansed through the various stones and all of that. You learn that, right? So that's basically what we rely on in Jamaica.
You're gonna lose power over there, Charlie.
I'm gonna lose power? How can I lose power?
It's saying 8, right?
Yeah, but it was at so much power this take.
Live, yeah.
It was at oops. It have to be front way like this, right?
I need to find back this down. There you go.
Where will the front gate be for Palmetto? It's right on the main St. John's Road. Just as you pass a new police station, it is on the police station is on the right. Coming from the roundabout, it is on the left.
Coming up St. John's.
Coming up St. John's Road. But you don't reach up, you don't start climbing the hill yet, right? We're just below the Seventh-day Adventist Church. But you can't see the gate now. Because we've actually pushed out the road now to the gate. And I notice a lot of persons coming in now. Them never see them pass every day and them never see it. And a big sign is there. Guys, when you're driving on the road, take your head out of your phone. Please look what is happening around you. Put your phone away and pay attention to what's happening around you. If your husband did the right on the roadside, they wait for you to miss it. You need to stop doing that. Lots of persons come now. Oh, I never see it. Never see it. You pass here every day? Yes, I pass here every day.
I live in Green Acres.
I live in Green Acres. When will there be the, okay, where will be the second gate? Mates, we don't have a second gate. We have one gate. You're going to enter through the one gate and then go to your lot, go to your house.
Mm-hmm. Have any questions?
Maybe you should show them the map. All right, let us show you the Parliamentary Pines map. Yeah, I was telling you. So if both of you together get 17 million from it, buy the land for 7 million and take 10 million and build a 2-bedroom. The problem is, why the 10 million not going with you? You want a big house. It moved from 2-bedroom now to 3-bedroom house with garage, with helpers quarters. Etonian with all kind of fanciness. Just build a Gore house. You see them same house of a Phoenix, a Gore build every day? Just build one of that and you're good.
710 square feet.
Yeah, if you only have
810 square feet.
Yeah, if you only have $8 to $10 million, just build a Gore house and be done with it. You can't even push me for getting 2-bed, 2-bath.
960 square feet.
960 square feet. But if you can't get that bad, build a 2-bed, 1-bath.
810.
Me can push my luck with 5-bedroom and this and that because first of all, I'm a contractor of these people. I know how to negotiate with tradesmen, right? I know all of that and I know what I want. I know where to go, how to get the goods from the hardware and which hardware have the best price. I know all of that. So I kind of come in at an advantage with that, right?
It's not gonna work.
Thank you for following me. Thank you so much. Everybody remember to follow, to like, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen so they know we're here. All right, so this is Parliamentary Pines map. We're going to have a commercial space in the front, right? That's St. John's Road you're looking at. Look at our mouse. So that's St. John's Road you're looking at. At the top there, it says it, St. John's Road. And then you're going to enter from St. John's Road. So all that fancy entrance that you see put there, double carriage and all kind of things. Boy, let's go. When the time come, we can maneuver it. And you come down, so show them where the guardhouse is.
Right here.
So the guard, no, it's down further. It's right in the
here.
No, down more. Down.
Here.
Right, no, above you that.
Here.
Right, down a little more. Right there. That's where it is. All of that you're looking at is landscaping.
Oh.
So to the left, no, yeah. Well, you're left. So when you come in the scheme to the right, those are the lots. We're in phase 1. So you can scroll them up and show them. So as I said, have a color scheme. Available is blue. Reserved is available is green. Reserved is blue. Sold is red. Under contract is yellow. Under offer is purple. So under contract means those persons have already paid their deposit and they have gotten their contract, they've paid their deposit, they're now waiting for the other phase for us to finish these roads and stuff. The purple means under offer. So these persons have just come in now and have made offers on the property, but they haven't paid their deposit or signed their contract as yet. You can scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down to the end.
It's not responsive. Internet not responsive enough.
You need to move them on.
Very slowly.
All right, so see down the back on the contract, most of those on the offer. Still have on the offer, Tony? What happened with those persons? You need to check that Monday. We need to get those changed to yellow. I like to see the yellows in there, guys. I like to see the yellows. Can I get some water? Like you see, yellow, yellow, yellow. All right, so that's that map. And also we have Belacre Estates. We still have one duplex for 19, and we have one single. The duplex is two bed, two bath, meaning join on one side. We still have one of those, and we have one two bed, one bath for 25 million.
Any questions?
Look like we can let out early today.
Can I get some info? Sorry, just joined. Andrew?
Andra, info on what? If it's Palmetto Pines, the website is
Palmetto Pines.
You want to drop that in? Oh, but that's it. It's a TikTok. You can't drop nothing in a TikTok. It's palmettopinesja.com. And we don't know how to drop anything in TikTok.
Does it allow you to text on TikTok?
Don't look so. No, it don't allow me. It don't allow you. I get bounced off. It don't allow us to do anything.
But maybe we just don't figure it out yet.
All right, so you remember to share, follow. Oh, by the way, we have a Waterford coming out, and what else? Westport.
Waterford.
What? Westport. Waterford and Westport. Waterford coming out at 15. Westport coming out at 15. So look out for those. I think Tony will probably post the TikTok Waterford today after she come off this.
I will not. I'll be posting it tomorrow.
You can't post it today. Remember,
No.
I have to use my phone to post.
I've finished work for the day.
What a privilege you have to finish work for the day.
I am very privileged to work 7 days a week. Very privileged.
Very privileged. Well, I still answer my phone, guys. If I one time a week, I'll answer. If you have anything you want to talk about, you can still call me. Even though I'm pulling up my nose and stuff, you just have to bear with me. This too shall pass, alright? This too shall pass.
I know I told the same thing to Latoya when I gave her the flu this week.
Once my grandsons bring home this cold and cough and sneezing and running nose business, know that we're gonna go right through the thing.
Rachel had her for like 2 days, and then she was better.
Rachel and our Asian genes. We have black people genes.
I know, right?
It's gonna take we a week, 2 weeks before we get over this.
I know, because I'm running into week 2 now with mine.
With yours, I'm just starting out. So, everybody, you want to make sure you sign up your NHT if you're self-employed. All of you here who are tilers, masons, plumbers, electricians, painters, sign up your NHT, because NHT is the only company who is going to give you a loan. You allowed the Prime Minister to change the rules, and now if you're earning over 30,000 per week, you will now have to go face the bank and tell them how much money you're earning. And I know a lot of you collect these monies every Friday. Not 1 cent go in the bank. Matter of fact, it don't even stay long enough in your pocket. You start to dish it out to people.
There's a question there.
Where? In Portmore? Land you will be selling? No, in Portmore is houses. Waterford and Westport, houses. Westport is 2 bed, 1 bath. Waterford is 3 beds, 1 bath. Right? 15 million. I need you to contact mines as well. Why? Oh, contract. All right. Any more questions, everybody? If you don't have any more questions, I can log off early. What does he need to tell them?
Nothing, actually.
Those of you who struggling to find property in St. Andrew because you just don't have the budget. You now find a house in St. Andrew for 17 million. You will find it, but do you want to live there?
Mm-hmm.
That's a question you must ask yourself. Do you want to live there, right? Spanish Town is a good bet. First property I bought was in Spanish Town, and I'm glad I listened after one whole year of search. Is the other day I going through Beverly Hills, and I tell the man, because now I'm taking taxis because my car late, license plate, I still don't get the report yet. I said to you, you know what them house and me look on me that look house and the people them both say house about. Oh yes, I like the tile and yes, I can't afford it.
But back in those days, they didn't ask you budget or anything, did they?
No, you could have just see the sign, call them up. You had access to go look at the property.
Times have really changed.
Yeah, you never need an agent
and
nobody, right? No, COVID shift it, you know. COVID shift it make people not letting you in them house like that anymore. If you want to look on a property now, yeah. Me for one, you have to be approved. Come with your letter, right?
It's so easy to get approved now. It shouldn't really take that long.
Right. So you have a pre-approval link. So you have to sign up your NHT, guys. Remember, if you find a house that's 14 million and under, 14 million and under, you're earning 30,000 per week or less. So you're earning anywhere from 16,000, which is the minimum wage, 16,000 to 30,000 per week. And you find a house of 14 million and under to buy, you will deposit 2%. You deposit not 5%. Your deposit is 2%. So you literally deposit less than even the people deposit on lands on Palmetto Pines. Right? Not only do you deposit 2%, your interest rate is 0%. So it's like you just pay one little 25,000, 30,000 to live in the house. Guys, come on. Don't make opportunity pass you. The more opportunities you make pass you, is the worst it going to be. God just not going to give to somebody else because you don't want nothing. So him stop sending it your way. That's what happened. Him send you a canoe and you ball out. No, more want a boat. Him send a boat and you say, God, what is you saying? I'm going like a boat, me have 5 picnic, me have this one, that. Him send you one yacht. He said, no, these too little. Come on, just look for you and say, cha, you don't want none. And just send the canoe go to somebody else. So, if I have any land in Manchester, no, we don't have anything in Manchester, no, right? No, we don't have anything in Manchester. You have lands that sell like crazy in Manchester.
We have land in Mandeville, Moorlands.
Oh, Mandeville, Moorlands, yes. We have land there, so. But that range like 10 million. Manchester. Palmer Spaces or St. Elizabeth. Oh, so we have Moorlands. Yes, I keep forgetting about Moorlands. We have Moorlands. You have to, if you can get pre-approved, those of you who are employed using this link I just drop in the chat. If you're employed, you click on it, you fill it out. In your email, it comes back, tells you the list of documents, gives you the mortgage officer and everything. Follow up the mortgage officer, follow up me if you're having a problem, let me follow up and get you pre-approval. Right? And get that moving. Some of you want a Phoenix. Phoenix may open up back soon again. Look out, keep looking, checking the Go website for that. As it may open back again. And start taking more names again. They're finishing up. I'm just finishing up a phase and we'll finish up the last phase to the people who had registered before. But they're gonna take new names. So you can look out for that. Remember, you need a pre-approval letter. All right. And all of that. And it's a very competitive thing. Which is why sometimes better you just buy the piece of land and build the house and be done with it.
Build the same type of house.
Build the same. Come on the Go website and show them the house. I don't know, idiot house that people in my building now. You can't build the same house for your 8 and 10 million, guys. Depending on your contract. And those of you who know you're gonna build, what you should do is start buying the little things. Like your door locks, the hinges for the doors, the faucets, mixers for the bathrooms, and so on. Don't buy heavy duty things like tile it and face base and those things. But those little things that and put them up. So you can buy a $5,000 blouse, you buy 2 locks for your door, and so on. So Tony is gonna show you Phoenix now. Those of you who don't know about Gore. So Gore builds all over Jamaica. You can also look out for NHT to bring out some houses in Longville Park. Gore will be the ones who will be building those in Longville Park for NHT. They can apply for those, right? But you have to be ready. There's something called readiness. A lot of you are not ready. The opportunities are coming and you're making them pass because you're just not ready. And to apply on the NHT website, is it easy, Tony? Tony did it for a friend the other day. They were
Very
applying
easy.
for the apartment. It's easy. I do.
Very easy.
Just the pictures of the house. That's all I want to see. Meaning what? Them just fill in them name and email address and that's it.
Yeah, and your job information. You have to have like a 3 job information if you change job 3 times.
3
in the last
times.
10 years.
Last 10 years. Why not necessary?
Because they're trying to make sure they pick up your contribution.
Well, we see the photos. Where are those?
I'm trying to figure out where we normally see the photos. The site not loaded fast still. Oh, see, I just saw them. Where was that? Oh.
View all photos. You see there on your screen. So stop scrolling. Back. Oh, this is the one where they cut it off halfway, but they're no longer doing that, right? Simple house. You have the veranda in the front. Then you have your bedrooms. So show the floor plan. That's the back. Welcome to the color in this. So this is the kitchen and
They went with gray and cream.
gray base and cream.
Cabinets are gray.
What's
So the walls are cream. That's what blending into each other.
The next photo. Photo that look like now. So you see how the house dress up nice. Nice little 2-bedroom house. 1-person house. 2-person house is a 2-bedroom or 4 house. Husband and wife and 2 children. 4 people can live in this. Got another picture? That's a full view from the front. So the front door, you're looking straight down to the back. And you see the kitchen, you see exit through the back door. Pretty cool. Nothing for you to be squealing about. One of the bedrooms, they put in a double bunk in here. So 2 children can be in here. So them have them decks and them give you a huge closet space too. This is a bedroom. Mommy and daddy bedroom in the front. I'll give you a nice bathroom as well. So they have tempered glass.
It's good space though.
Good space.
More than one person needs to be in there.
Yeah, it not chuck up. 2, 3 people can have that. One in the shower, one at the face basin, one at the toilet down the road. It's nice. And you have your kitchen, you can whip up your meals and so on. You have any more pictures? It finished?
Yeah, I see other photos.
Alright, so you can build that, guys. Let's say I'm show them a floor plan now. Don't go crazy. Don't live on a construction site forever. You can build 1 bedroom too. You can drop out the back bedroom and just build a 1 bedroom. You living dining kitchen and 1 bedroom and a bathroom, and build a back room later on. If you get lucky, get more money, or change jobs, whatever, you can do that. So this layout is actually them not doing this layout anymore, Tony. I pity you jump on all that because Phoenix Village 2 and even Phoenix Village 4.
Oh.
This was one of them is shot up there. I don't know why they did that.
But I don't see the other one.
Go back to the front. Have to go back to home. So now many questions.
Internet is painful to use. Okay. Questions?
No. Um, TikTok telling me to remove the background noise.
Okay. This is the current one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Floor plan.
The photos, I think that actually better with this the interior design with these pictures. So you can go on the Go website. So that little thing that says submit interest, clicking it till one minute every day go to start it. Literally. This picture better.
Mm-hmm. They put more color in the house. It's good.
So that door is looking at, that's the closet door. Very nice. So they did a good job.
More coat space in this one.
Mm-hmm. Extended it. So the bathroom, I get a better view of the bathroom. Yeah, a better view of the kitchen. Bathroom, very spacious. It looks like that actually. And there's two doors, both master from the front passage. I see the kitchen there. Easy to keep clean. Everything about the house is simple. And they actually improved this. They've given you. So you see my fan spinning up in the sky, in the ceiling there. They have now given us a plug up, a switch up there, a socket up there, so you can know. Before you weren't able to do that, so they have done that now. All right, let me see the floor plan now. So this is the one they're doing now, where they actually have extended the back for you and all, so you get a longer living dining kitchen. I don't know coming out at, but I can tell you the value on these is 30 million now, guys. I don't know how much Gore is gonna be selling in set 4. So that's what the floor plan looks like. Your living, dining, kitchen, and your 2 bedrooms and your 1 bathroom. You can build that. Instead of the heat roof, you can go with a flat slab. Gore's roof is like this, right? So instead of that, call this a gable actually, not a hip. A gable. Claudia went to construction school. This is a so Gore's roof is like that, but you can just go with a flat slab. Not extremely flat. Remember, you have to have a till to get rid of the water. All right, so just
I think what I liked about the Gore ones is the gable roof. It allows the higher ceiling, so even though the house is small, it doesn't feel small.
But the higher ceiling also costs you with your AC bill.
Yeah.
Because the AC have to cool all of that top air. When I went to Camelot, I was like, damn, I should have put a drop ceiling in here. I probably should have. The amount of money I'm paying in our AC bill already. But yeah, you can make use of it as a loft too. I went into somebody's house and she has a loft in her living room. So that's great for children to just go up there, watch TV, or just hang. It was pretty nice too. It was very nice.
Like she says, I built a Gore home.
I built a Gore home. The bedrooms are 14 by 4 too. That's what he's saying, Lexi? For 8.6 million. See, Lexi, you can do it. Right? You can do it. You just have to pay attention, get good contract, good work, with good builders to do it. Parish was that, Lexi? Well, your bedrooms are big.
And still came in at 8 million.
What 8.5? 8.6, she said.
8.6.
What is the width and length of the Gore bedroom? Use the front.
11, 14.
Not quite 14, because let me take out some as a passage. I would say maybe 11 by 11.
By the passage.
So the door come down. So the door is not flush here. Come down. Oh. So it's kind of here, so the room stop. Understand? I'll give you this little space, but I find this space so impractical. Them put a little chest there, though. I don't know where them get chest to fit that.
The chest that I have would work there.
Probably would work.
Yeah.
Little bit. No, I don't think so. The width need to be a little smaller.
Smaller. Or like a slim high boy.
Yeah. But the house works. When you're in it, you do feel spacious. So don't worry about it. Just build a 2-bedroom. And those of you who worry about your children, oh, I have 4 children. Oh, I need to have 4. Listen to me. 2 double bunk can hold in 1 room. I kid you not. It can.
And you don't want them to live in the room, just sleep in there.
Yeah, they're not supposed to live in there. I'm supposed to 20 and a half, you know. Don't say you don't want them living in the room, you want them sleeping. You need, and besides, you get land space. So therefore, children get big. The first one out the blocks can actually help their mother and father add on more work if needed, right? So everybody, it's about buying. When it comes to the real estate, it's about buying and building what you can afford, not what your friend and your sister
or the
neighbor is doing. It is what you can afford. That's what it is. And be comfortable in that until you can decide if you want to extend or whatever. But don't live on a construction site forever. It's not nice. Not nice. You want to can plant your grass, your flowers, your ackee tree, your mango tree. You want to can have nice things around you. Nice bathroom, a nice chair and all of that. But if you have bill, especially if you go upstairs, you're gonna leak out crazy. You told me you can't finish out the roof because you keep thinking, oh, I'm never gonna tile it, never gonna do this. Because you're going upstairs. You have steel stick up in the ear and the place just looks so untight. You have some gravel and some sand and sitting and blocking in the front of your yard, pure lizard and roots, everything.
Neighborhood dog keeps coming and pooping in the sand.
In the sand. No, guys. Just build a 2-bedroom and be done with it. And if it's a 1-bedroom is what you can afford, do that. All right. You said where is this available? This is Gore. We were showing you the Gore.
This is important.
This is important more in Phoenix, where Gore Development is now building. I'm saying to you, to go back to the front, that Gore may be opening up another phase for you. You see to the right there, so where it says submit interest. When you click on it now, you're not gonna get anywhere. Get some pictures because they're not taking anybody now. So if I were you, every morning I wake up, I stalk it.
Do a click
every morning.
Instead of scrolling on a TikTok, just
go there so first and click. But you have to do some other things. You have to get ready. So start getting your pre-approval together, start getting your deposit together, because Gore is like a well-oiled machine. You see, once I'm sending an email and I say, you're ready. You're not time to spin your heel for go get the money.
Yeah, money. You have to have your deposit and everything.
You have to have everything ready. You have to have your pre-approval. You have to have everything ready. It's not a company that, oh, yeah, we wait for you to come back with the pre-approval. Oh, and then everything is online. Can I tell you? So you're not talking to nobody. But at the end of it, your house is ready. Very professional company. It's the only company in Jamaica that I've actually dealt with in terms of subdivisions, and they're like that. That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be. Them are my mentor from afar. Yeah, man, them are my mentor from afar.
And they're just easy to deal with.
Easy to deal with.
Once you do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. And them have online systems. So that's why we set up online system too. For Palmetto, where you go online and you can apply. We'll let you know that you get it. But with these guys, what they do is a mass intake. We are doing it 1-1, but them doing a may taking 200 persons one time, and then they're gonna choose 200 out of 600. They're gonna notify you that you have been chosen. Then within 5 days, you better put the money in a bank account. Use it. Literally don't play with them. Ready. I read lots of persons say them get called, but they're never ready. and they don't know what they missed. They really don't know. They miss a great opportunity never to come back again, right? So sad luck. Other opportunities coming, because remember, the Prime Minister of Jamaica is all about building, all about homes. So other opportunities are coming. So you may miss this one, but others are coming. But you just have to be prepared. All right. Plus, you don't have to wait on one of these scheme houses. I remember I told you to that go over building for the government of Jamaica in Longville Park. So those are also coming as well. NHG will also be bringing out some houses at Harbour, Cold Manor, right? Those will be coming out. And the bloggers are saying 12 million, but I have no clue what the price is. So you have to make sure that you're ready, you're on the ball. That's the only way you're gonna get ahead, guys. Can't be lazy, fear, and a lean back and all kind of things. I remember there's an open market, so you can buy a Palmetto Pines lot, or those lots I'm selling in Villanova as well on Old Harbor Road. You can buy one of those lots, and you can build your own house. You don't have to be in the lottery system.
Let me wrap up.
Wrap up, guys. 5:04. Thank you so much for staying. And TikTok, look out for the other videos that we're going to bring out tomorrow. YouTube, my YouTube family, thank you for being here. Thank you for being so loyal. And Selexi G tell you that she be a go home. So you can literally go to the contractor and say, I want this, and make him go put it on the paper on your laptop and be done with it, guys. Don't overthink it. All right? You want fanciness? Fanciness costs money. Thank you so much for staying with us. Bye.
Bye, everyone. You're gonna end TikTok.
How do I end TikTok again?
I think you press the top. There you go. Bye, everyone.
Bye.